After a rather impressive comeback in the second quarter, the national economy posts a respectable GDP growth for the months of July to September, although a slowed-down gain of only 7.1%. PTV correspondent Naomi Tiburcio on the July pandemic wave to blame for the arrested momentum of the second quarter GDP gains in this report.
As the largest exporting industry in the Philippines, the electronics market is one of the biggest contributors to the local economy. The recent drop in the number of COVID-19 cases and a higher vaccination rate worked on its favor. The output of the electronics market for the third quarter was recorded at $34 billion, while $45 billion is expected by the end of the year.
Lahat ng mga areas lumaki, medical, electronics, industrial, even automotive, at saka yung tinatawag natin semiconductor components. Tumaas sila lahat. Malaki ang pinagbago, ang improvement. In fact, kung tuloy-tuloy na to hanggang katapusan ng taon, aabot tayo ng mahigit $45 billion, which is actually mas malaki pa kaysa nung pre-COVID times.
Across the country, industries and services registered growth for the third quarter, except for agriculture, which posted a decline following the recent typhoons. But total investments, exports, and imports also recorded growth. This is the reason behind the 7.1% growth of the gross domestic product of the Philippines for Q3. This is higher by 295.1 billion pesos compared to last year's 13.2%. Although lower than the second quarter, the National Economic and Development Authority explains that on a seasonally adjusted data, this quarter is still higher by 3.8%.
Mabuting balita pa rin po ito dahil ang paglago ay nangyari sa gitna ng mahigpit na quarantine na ating ipinaira sa gitna ng Delta variant. According to our economic team, our third quarter growth of 7.1% is among the highest third quarter growth in ASEAN and the East Asian region.
NEDA even says the 7.1% GDP is one of the leading economic growths across Southeast Asia and East Asia. Secretary Carl Chua credits it to the aggressive vaccination campaign in the recent months and the lower alert level system for various regions despite the Delta variant.
Our progress in the third quarter shows that the recovery is accelerating, and it is very likely that we will hit or even exceed the high end of our growth target for 2021. Of course, this entails everyone's cooperation. It entails managing the risk better and moving forward towards alert level 1 by the end of the year or early 2022.
The last part of the Burr months are much awaited months for industries, as this is where consumer spending reaches an all-time high every year. Economists believe this trend, coupled with what is called revenge spending of the public after months of extended quarantine, will help the economy recover and achieve a 4 to 5% GDP growth this year. However, the NEDA warns health protocols need to be strictly followed despite a much lenient quarantine classification, or else a reversal of all the efforts to lower cases may be inevitable. Naomi Tiburcio for The Nation.